Hey, it's Paul. Welcome back to B&B Talk. Do me a favor, hit the subscribe button. I think there are a lot of regrets in this episode. I'll jump right into it. First thing we see is Pam, and she reminds Thomas that he's got a meeting in Ridge's office, and this is while he's having flashbacks to his whole conversation with Caroline over what his intent was when they made love. Now, he tells Pam that he's not going to make the meeting, but he's going to take care of it, meaning I guess he's going to talk to Ridge or the powers that be. Now, after that, we see Ivy, and she shows Wyatt the press release. That's right, her press release announcing that she's the new face of Forrester. And Wyatt asks her if she's got other copies of the video. Now, she doesn't think this is suspicious at all, and she says, yeah, she's got to do what she's got to do to cover herself. Now, after that, we see Steffi, and she tells Liam that she ordered Wyatt to destroy all copies of the video, but she thinks he's siding with Ivy on this. And Steffi thinks Wyatt doesn't want Ivy using the videos against her, but Liam thinks that he's on the fence about it. And Steffi obviously says and hopes that he's going to come to his senses. Now, at the meeting, Liam announces that the first photo shoot for the new face of Forrester will be held on a yacht in Monte Carlo. And I guess his dad owns the yacht. And Ivy says, and she's on board, and then she thinks for a second. She says, is there another reason that you want me out of the country? So she's not having any of this. And Liam says, it's just strictly business. Then Ivy basically says this is not happening. Ivy goes on a rant and chastises both of them and storms out. She's using this video for all it's worth, and she doesn't mind flexing her muscles. Now, we then see Brooke, and she tells Thomas that Ridge broke it off with Caroline. Now, obviously Thomas isn't surprised because he knows this. And she said that Ridge sacrificed his relationship with Caroline for her own good. Now, she doesn't get into any details, but Brooke says that Thomas could be the one that helps her get through this. And then Thomas guesses that Ridge told Brooke something in confidence, but she's not giving it up, at least not yet. And Brooke wants to know if things have changed between them because she sees something different about Thomas when she encourages him to basically run to Caroline. So we'll have to wait and see if she does a little bit more prodding. After that, we see Liam, and he sees Ivy watching the video on the rooftop of Forrester, and he says that she should delete the video. And they get into it again, and he says that the video doesn't show everything, but obviously Ivy begs to differ. He says the video is changing Ivy and it's consuming her, and that she needs to heal and move on because this whole thing could backfire. So this sounds a little bit prophetic, and we don't know if Ivy's going to listen to it. Actually, we know she's not going to listen to it. After that, we see Wyatt, and he tells Steffi, after some prodding, that he's thinking of deleting the video. And Steffi says that Ivy's got to be dealt with once and for all. So, more waffling. I mean, I'm starting to wonder if Wyatt is a lot like his brother, because he's doing a lot of waffling, just like Liam does. But we'll have to wait and see. Now, the last thing, I say this for last, we see is Ridge, and he invites Caroline over, and she does come. And he tells her that he's sorry, and that he was wrong, and that he wants her back. Now, this comes as a shock to Caroline, and she looks like she's still dazed and confused over what she knows happened. And he tells her that he wants to have a life with her, and he wants to know if she wants the same thing. Now, Caroline still has that dazed and confused look, but Ridge says that he doesn't want her to miss out on having a child. And then Ridge brings out a bassinet, and it's got stuffed toys in it, like a bunny and soft and cuddly things. And Ridge says that their baby will be amazing, and he can't lose her, and he wants to have a baby with her. Now, Caroline looks stunned. She doesn't know whether to be happy or whether to be horrified. And that's where we leave things off. So a really interesting episode. Anyways, that's all she wrote for today. Please don't forget to follow us on social media. It's Paul, and it's B&B Talk. Have a great day.